So, what are we doing?
Taking off the engine cover. The plan is to replace this with something a little more rugged and a lot more insulatory in terms of sound, mostly sound, ideally a little bit thermally as well.
Yeah, this thing's loud on the highway.
Yeah, if we could have something, it's going to unfortunately be a little bit bigger, and unfortunately also probably would, then we should be a lot quieter on the highway. This is the main source of road noise. I was expecting to have to take all of these screws out, but apparently it's just 5 bolts.
Okay.
And that's our engine.
And there she is, the heart of Liz. Oh, okay. Well, that works, right? Oh, what are we looking at?
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, there's the engine.
Yeah, and
There's our
what's that?
oil.
That's your oil?
This is the oil.
We need to get some new oil in there, don't we?
So, diesel oil looks way worse than gas oil because of the method which it is used for cooling everything. Just, it gets little bits of soot in it way more quickly. There's a long, in-depth explanation there that I definitely have the energy for.
What'd you find?
So we got the engine oil filter is like right here.
Where?
It's the little cylinder. Here, let me take this.
Mm-hmm.
This cylinder-y thing right here is our engine oil filter.
What else we got?
Well, we got our transmission fluid dipstick, which, if I remember correctly, those are usually on these engines supposed to be checked while it's running. Let's see what else we got here. Our exhaust manifold goes into the turbo. Ooh, that's a big ol' everything.
The manifold goes into the turbo. The
We got
turbo
our
connects to the...
exhaust pipe. So one of the ways that diesel engines keep compression up and tend to be more efficient is they have this here turbocharger, which makes it so all of the exhaust pressure from your exhaust pipe shoots into a pump, which makes more pressure to push more air through.
Okay.
So it's literally powering its own internal pressure by its exhaust pressure, which helps keep it more efficient. It also means there's this little thing that spins super fucking fast and is more likely to
Was
break.
this one?
That is the tube from the turbo going over around.
Okay, and was this one?
That looks like
this
coolant
cover
tube.
on this. Coolant?
Yep. it's
For...
just engine coolant.
Oh, just in general.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, what's this?
That's our AC pump. One of 2 AC pumps.
One of 2 AC pumps.
By the look of it,
Where's the other one?
it looks like that's what's the other side of it.
Oh, shoot. Over there.
Yeah, so we have AC for the front and the back.
That bit. Okay.
AC
And what
pump.
about this?
That looks like the alternator. Yeah, that's the alternator. Here's your main serpentine belt.
Serpentine belt?
The serpentine belt
This
comes
little
off
bit?
of it's the actual big old belt there. So you got your engine, and it has the drive shaft coming off of it, and that does the spinny thing, where all of the fun stuff comes off of. One side goes into the transmission, and that's what makes the spinny wheels go. And the other side has what is called the serpentine belt, and that has all of the accessories off of it, like those things you don't actually need to have, like power steering. But alternator is just a generator. It spins, the engine spins, it's got a belt that spins the generator makes power to keep everything going. You also have your AC compressors with their low and high pressure sides. That way you can empty them and fill them and check their pressure level. And those cool off everything with the radiators in the back.
What you looking at now?
I'm looking at the condition of our serpentine belt, looking to see if it's like old and cracked and weathered. Which honestly, it looks pretty okay.
Yay!
And
Also-
there's a secondary belt over here, which also looks okay.
What is this metal bit? This square metal thing?
This thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. Doesn't need to be this giant piece of
So-
iron here.
Possibly just a handle?
It's a really weird shaped handle.
Driving crazy. There we go. Now you can see it. It just says trans fluid.
Yep.
That's where we put it.